Hey, Mr. DeSalvo, I wanted to come by and see you today, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you remember the discussion we were having? You said you were worried about the future and what's going to happen. You want to stay here in your
Well,
home?
what happened? I don't want to go in a home because those 65 years I went in zillions of homes, houses, and in some of the homes it was so. It, it, I don't know who was stealing the most, the ones that worked there or the ones that lived there. They had to lock everything up, and I wouldn't want to be in that kind of situation.
And you want to stay here.
Here's where I want to stay because I I want to be close to my family. My daughter lives here, and the other one lives in Charlotte, and my son lives in Mississippi. And I've told them over and over again, John, that a lot of people would say, "Well, they raised. It's time the kids help their parents." I don't feel that way. The most emotional merry-go-round you can get on is to have to take care of your parents when they're in bad shape and you end up in worse shape than them. But that's something for professionals to do. That's not for your children, as far as I'm concerned. So I don't want to have to put that burden on my children. I would rather have the professionals. I have a wonderful caretaker. Without her, I don't know what I would do. She was a godsend to my wife and to my whole family. And I told her she's here 2 years. You came here as a caretaker, then we made you a member of the family. Caretakers get all the kind. You treat them, you hand them with the kid gloves when when you married. They come to a member of the family, then they got to march to the beat of your drum. And so she accepts it graciously. She can't do enough. And she's here every day. God bless her. She comes in at 7 and she leaves at 7. At night I have Aura. I have Dell. She comes. And I don't know who. I can't remember.
That's all right. Hey, Mr. DeSalvo, do you remember whenever I told you how much I love you? And
Well,
how much, we Heart Veterans, we want to help you.
I'm going to sing a little song to you. You love me half as much as I love you.
Oh, get out of here.
That's right.
Get out of here.
Well, do you know, John, what what uh, what you all have done for me? The only way I know that you're doing it not from your lips, you're doing it from your heart. I sensed that right away. In that barber shop, I could tell when somebody talked with their lips or their heart. And and Ignatius talk from your heart. In other words, you don't talk the walk, you walk the walk.
All right, enough about me. Hang on. So what I wanted to tell you that is that to honor you in your service during World War II and fighting for our, stop, I know you don't want to hear it, but listen to me.
Yeah.
To honor you, God works in mysterious ways. You know what I mean?
Always.
Well, guess who I heard from today? Lockheed Martin is going to be donating some money to us.
Oh,
And
he's
guess what?
coming over here.
No, Lockheed Martin, the big company Lockheed Martin.
Oh, Lockheed Martin.
Yes, so
yeah.
Lockheed Martin has given us a big donation. So Jeffrey, Rachel, Melanie, Mitchell, Michelle, and Kelly over there at Lockheed Martin. It just happened. I just found out about it the other day.
Oh,
So
gee.
you're taken care of. So I want to tell you, don't worry. Okay, you're going to
yeah.
stay here. We're going to help you with whatever you need help with.
Well,
Okay? But if it weren't for Lockheed Martin, see, we've been praying on this, and
Lord.
Lockheed Martin answered the prayer, right?
oh, but you know, John,
Yes, sir.
I never read the Bible because being in the parochial school, we only had Bible history. But I remember some words from the Bible. The good Lord healed 10 lepers. Only one went back and said thank you. And I want to be one of the lepers to thank Steve Martin for what they're doing. I won't feel right unless I thank them from the bottom of my heart. And I truly mean that because the toughest thing has been for me is if I lose my independence.
Sure.
I wouldn't know a food stamp if I saw it. I always skirted around it because I figured it's a wonderful program, but it's been abused like a lot of federal programs. And the independence has been an obsession with me.
And how old are you now?
97.
97.
Since the 3rd of September.
Since the 3rd
And
of
I'm the
September.
only one left out of 13. I was the 12th of 13.
Wow.
My mother buried 5 of her children, including my daddy when he was 50 years old.
Wow.
That's a long story.
Yes, sir.
But I'm so grateful for what this place you mentioned just did.
Lockheed Martin.
And if I get
All their employees over there.
if I can get these places rented where I can be independent, I promise you I'll pull back.
Hey, look, don't worry about that. Remember what I told you?
I understand.
Love you. This is our way of honoring you. You don't even worry about it, okay?
And you know, I can't forget. I can't forget.
No, don't worry about it. Hey, listen to me.
forget.
You know I love you, right?
I know you do.
All right, Mr. DeSalvo. Hey, look. Don't worry about it, okay?
I just talked to a friend of mine I know for years,
Yes, sir.
and I told him he lost his wife a year ago. And of course, he's only 81. I told him, how old
You
are
got
you,
18
John?
years on him.
He's 81. I said, I got neckties older than that. But anyhow.
But hey, look, I want you to smile, okay? Because I love it best whenever you smile.
I know
You know what I
that.
mean? So listen to me. That's why I wanted to give you this great news, okay? So don't worry about it.
That's wonderful.
I told you we'd make sure that this happens. Give it up, and
you-
it's going to happen, right?
Can you imagine meeting Ignatius? Imagine meeting Ignatius and then introducing him to John Sutton. I think you dropped something.
Yeah, that's all right. Don't worry about it, Mr.
I
DeSalvo.
can't see it in detail.
Don't worry about it, Mr. DeSalvo. I got it.
Okay, buddy.
All right. You know I love you. I wanted to come over
I
here and
know.
give you that great information right away because I don't want you worrying.
Okay,
All right? Because you worry me whenever you start worrying so
Yeah,
much.
well,
You just
okay.
need to worry about, tomorrow, the next day, and the next
Well-
day, all right?
Well, I'll say a prayer every night
Yes, sir.
that I die in my sleep.
Oh, come on, Mr.
Oh,
DeSalvo.
honestly. I told my wife that for 2 years. Who wants to outlive their children?
Yeah.
Nobody. That's the greatest law.
Yeah, I know.
My mother wrote the book.
Yes, sir.
But anyhow, I don't want to interrupt what you're going to do.
You're not. I just wanted to come by here and give you that great news because I
Oh.
know you're going to worry about it. You hear me?
Oh, John, believe
All
me
right.
when I tell you, it's
All right, buddy.
words can't express it.
So don't worry about it. That's all for your mind. Don't worry about it, okay?
Okay, buddy.
All right.